At least he doesn't look like a girl anymore. You know what I did want to talk about is possibly a way for some CNR growth. Where do you want to get started, Doug? Do you have anything?
Their growth.
I was talking to my homie. There's different, like, the Burt Kreischers, Tom Segura's, the fucking Rogans, right? And these people,
You should have, sorry, bro, to even interrupt, but you should have asked him if I knew who Tom Segura was.
Do you?
I have no fucking idea who that man is.
Get out of here.
Are you serious, Doug?
I swear to you, or Burt Kreischer.
Get out of here.
I think Covino Rich have talked about Burt Kreischer, right?
That's crazy, Doug. They're like two of the biggest people in like the podcast game.
There's only two shows. There's only 3 shows I listen to on the podcast game.
Oh, one of them, I think. Who are they? Tell me.
Obviously, our show. That motherfucker's locked and loaded. Yeah. And obviously also Covino Rich, because without Covino Rich, there ain't no after show but later.
Mm-hmm.
But this is also in the news, but I've been listening to this one for a minute. It's the Draymond Green show.
Oh, he's got his own show?
Oh, hell yeah, he does. And it's funny because I don't know if you heard all the recent controversy today that was going on with their loss yesterday and how they called him out at the after fucking game fucking post conference. They called him out saying if his podcast was an issue because he's calling out X's and O's on the podcast. And so a reporter had made a statement. Do you think that you're giving away the game plan to teams? And he laughed at him and shit. Right. And so now today, Stephen A. Smith and all them on sports media were talking about it. And it was coming up, his podcast. And I love his podcast. And it's funny though, because it's been going on for over a year and a half, but they're only talking about it right now because it's in the finals. And only right now, because they lost, is it an issue? They didn't say that shit 3 weeks ago.
Or a month ago. Or fucking 6 months ago.
Or even last year when we missed the fucking play-in game to get into the playoffs.
I've been listening to a lot of Skip and Shannon. Luis got me onto the Pat McAfee show. So
I have heard of that show.
So yeah, so it's fucking it's been cool, Doug. I've been adding a lot more sports shit into my regular podcast listening. So it's been really fun, man. But
bro, did you just bust out a roadmap, an atlas, or what?
Yeah, but I say MapQuest, baby.
Dang.
I printed. Look at that. That's called organization. Oh, where you at? You're over here. Yeah, but let me see, Doug. There's a lot of shit that happened. I know they had some crazy, fiery conversations. There was some shit that was a little less fucking crazy, and they were having Emmy had her birthday celebration. Rich talked about fucking Ben got his first haircut.
I saw that.
And Doug,
about fucking time. Good God.
It's fucking funny. I actually, you know what, this will go into a topic that they were talking about, because they were talking about, I guess somebody had mentioned to Covino on one of the Behind the Velvet Ropes. They were like, damn, bro, you look fucking tired, right? Because he was fucking tired, right? He had fucking gone to the gym, work.
People are just fucking rude though, bro.
Well, Doug, and that's what fucking they were saying. They were like, you're fucking like, I know I look like shit. I'm fucking tired. But I'm trying to give you guys some content, And then Rich had mentioned as well that he's like, if I'll like accept people like on my Facebook friend list or whatever. He was like, but how do people not have the fucking like, this reminds me of like knowing your creep factor, right? You know how they always say, know your creep factor.
You got to.
Right. Well, I feel like the same fucking comes like with social media. If Covino and Rich are going to, add you to their personal fucking, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and they're posting something, for like their family or whatever, don't come on here and be a jackass. Like Rich said that when he put, a picture or a video or something of his son getting a haircut, like some dude jumped on and he was like, about damn time. He was like, at least he doesn't look like a fucking girl anymore. And I was like, Doug, I'm like, yeah, you might be thinking that, but what kind of fucking dickhead is going to say that when his mom and dad are going to see that shit? I
got a question for you though.
What's up?
And although I do agree with you, because I'm not going to say that shit, but I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think at least one person, his family or friends, his real friends said that?
I'm sure they did, but not in a public fucking forum where you're looking like a dickhead. You know,
you don't think you got that one aunt that comes on your FB and says, I've been telling you to cut those things for years, Richie.
Oh, I bet. And you know what? I bet. And she's a fucking asshole too.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
But it's just, Doug, like some people like Covino mentioned that Melody had a fucking talent show, right? Mm-hmm. And that's fucking one of the reasons why I'm sure he won't post anything, because what are people going to do? Hey, your kid fucking sucks. Like people are just fucking jackasses. So I'm like, just know your fucking social media, Doug. Like we come on here, we come on here, we talk a lot of shit sometimes, right?
We do,
but we're not, Doug. I'm not
just
gonna
wait till the rest of the show.
I'm not gonna go to somebody's fucking Facebook page and fucking make a comment like, like there's shit that we like about the show, there's shit that we dislike, but to go to their personal page and quote unquote attack them, I think it's kind of whack, Doug. So
yeah, but you know what though, we're cheating.
Why?
Because we can just talk shit about them right here.
Yeah, but see, this
and
is
then the
different.
people that give a shit about us are gonna love it.
And see, the thing is though, that people have to come over here to our shit to hear it, right? We're not putting it on a public forum where fucking, we're
not dirty vatos.
And the thing is, Doug, is that like we're here, we're expressing our opinions and shit. But you know what? The thing is, we might say, hey, Rich is a fucking dork. Or what do we say? I forget what they said we say.
He's a little bitch.
But then we'll fucking talk about other shit where like this week, Rich was fucking cracking me up, Doug. Like he was talking about his friend's fat kid playing the tuba. And Doug, that shit had me fucking rolling in my office.
But hey, I got a question.
What's up?
If he's going to talk about his friend's fat kid playing the tuba, he's probably going to take a little bit of shit when he gets his kid's haircut.
You know what though? But he said that his friend posted something on his Facebook page, like, "Oh, my kid's getting good at their tuba." Rich was saying, like, I'm not gonna go on there and comment, like, why the fuck would you do that to him? You're gonna make your fat kid play the fucking tuba, like, and you know what? I guess that's a fair argument because you can argue.
He just talked about it on his radio show.
That his radio show is there's more ears.
Millions of listeners out there now know about his friend's fat kid playing a tuba.
Yeah, now I want to go to Rich's
little
fucking
fat bastard
friends list and see which one.
See, Rich, that was your fault.
Covino was talking about when somebody had told him, "Hey, you look tired" or whatever, and he took offense to it. Right. I remember, Doug, the first and last time I ever said that shit. I'll never forget. It was 2007, 2008, maybe. I was 19 or 20.
Right.
And I was working at Cracker Barrel, and there was a chick that I work with. And
pork chops.
And I remember, Doug, she looked like dog shit one day, right? And my stupid ass, I was like, holy fuck. I was like, you look fucking tired. She was like, thanks for telling me I look like fucking shit. So we were homies and shit. And then we kind of became less homies after that. So
that's when you're like, hey, I didn't tell you to come to work looking like that. I'm trying to look out for you. If I'm telling you as your friend, imagine what every other motherfucker's really thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe high-fiving my ass right now and fucking go home.
You weren't there in 07, 08 to fucking text me and tell me.
Did you hear Rich in his fucking conversation about his polo shirts and all his buddies wear polo shirts and he thinks it's business cash?
Yeah. What are you thinking about that? Because I have an opinion.
Well, I'll tell you this much, dude. That's fucking no, it's not business cash. That is white guy 29 to 50 or 60 look. And that's not business cash. Like you're telling everyone you're a certain type of dude when you wear that shit. And I don't think those people really understand that. And you can hide behind a $40 or $50 polo and you can get a little fancier and buy some fancier ones if you want. But what you're doing is you're telling someone what kind of dude you are. Now, if you're at spring training or you're at a fucking, training camp for an NFL game and you want to wear like the team polo, cool. You're at your college football team, you're rooting for them. You got a polo, cool. You wear that shit every day. You've given up.
Doug, I'll be honest. If it's work, I am polo dude. I'm wearing a fucking polo to work every fucking day because, Doug, I have a handful of fucking black polos. I have a couple with like my fucking, work logo and shit. And that's just fucking I'm throwing a fucking polo on every fucking day for work, Doug. Fuck the button ups and shit where it's fucking 3 million degrees here. Fuck that shit.
Well, but the thing is, what you're saying though is that your work you probably should wear one or the other, and that is business casual.
Yeah,
everyday life isn't.
Oh yeah, you know what?
If you wear golf fucking attire everywhere you go, you're that dude.
I feel you 100%.
And I'm not saying I'm the right guy because I'm sitting here wearing a Dickies fucking button up shirt right now, right? And I'll wear white. I'll be white tee and wife beater guy with some Air Force Ones and some 501s. I'm that guy. So I'm not saying I'm any better, but I'm just saying if that is your overall look and that's what you're going for, like your dad, you might as well get a dad bod to match.
Did you hear the conversation this week about about the wedding that Spot went to when he supposedly hit up or hooked up with some chick?
I did not hear that.
Okay, so Doug, so this has been a fucking story for years now on Covino and Rich, right? Where they talk about Spot went to this fucking wedding and he hooked up with some
Oh
chick
no,
or
I think
whatever.
okay. If it's been a year's one, then yeah, I think I have
Yeah.
heard that.
Well, they fucking they I guess talked about it more
Uh-huh.
this past week they talked about it.
Okay.
And at the end of it, Rich said he believes Spot now. He was like, I haven't believed you for all these years. He was like, now I believe you. Covino just had a little smirk on his face, but he didn't say anything.
I still don't believe Rich saw those titties.
I don't believe Spot. I'm trying to be fucking real because I felt like he just looks guilty when he's telling the story. Like he's fucking lying to you. There's something in him. And I think what happened was, years ago when they were fucking hooking up with chicks left and right and Spot wasn't, he had to have like this one story. And then as time went on, I feel like he was too far fucking deep to go back and, say, oh, remember that chick I hooked up with, whatever.
It was really my hand.
Yeah. Like, so I
just jerked off that night and told you guys it was a chick.
I feel like he's way too far deep now. And especially with some of the details he was giving was like, I don't know, Doug. It was just, to me, I still don't believe it. And
I would believe it if it was this Spot, but I remember that Spot. And no, I don't. He didn't have confidence for shit.
Yeah. With this Doug. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I remember I caught the ass end of that Spot because when I started listening, he was already starting to grow out the beard a little bit, but yeah, it's just, I didn't know that Spot, but from just the pictures and listening to the old fucking, I was going to say tape, but listening to the old fucking shows, I feel like it's a lie, dog. I feel like it's a lie.
Remember when his beard game was on point?
Before his surgery.
He was getting that shit faded and shit, boy. It was looking
Doug,
slick.
You remember fucking, he had his shit. It was like fucking, he was getting it all like groomed and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Then he had to trim it down to almost like as short as I got my shit. He had to trim it down really low for his heart surgery. And after that, I mean, it's still fucking, it's still a dope beard, but it's just, I feel like it's never been the same.
It's peaked.
I feel like a part of his beard died in that surgery,
What about March Stashness? When are they going to do that again? I want to join in. We need to do it next year. We need to do a March Stashness. It doesn't seem like they've done it the last couple, right?
Yeah. Fuck. I won't do a March Stashness, Doug.
Why not?
I have the weakest fucking mustache. I have the weakest facial hair, but fucking I have a weak ass mustache, Doug. I can't fucking shave everything off and just mob around with.
Just trim it down to that, bro.
I can't, Doug.
Just look like a fucking barbaric fucking animal for 30 days and then just trim it to that.
March Stashness, you know what? I'm down to bring it back. I'm not going to participate, but I'll talk about it if you do it.
Yeah, we should do it. I mean, I'll do it, but I don't want to do it by myself.
You and Carl Reinhardt, Doug. You guys could both fucking do it. And fucking Mike Durband.
If we can get 10 listeners to sign up, I'll do it.
You will? Okay.
Yep.
I'll make that happen. 10 listeners.
Or 10 friends of the show.
Okay. 10 listeners or friends of the show. What does will Husky be able to participate, Doug? He's already there.
No, because he's not going to shave his shit off to start fresh.
Oh, is that part of it? I hadn't even realized that.
I mean, it sounds like it should be, but maybe not.
Should we do March 2023?
Just download the rule book. Fuck, we'll go by the rules.
If we could fucking get 10 people to participate, you said you'll do it March 2023, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Rich wants to eat Piper's shit.
He's a gross man, dude.
Doug. So Rich is the I don't want to say it. I'm not gonna say it, but fucking Rich.
He's a little bitch.
We just throw that shit on every once in a while. Oh, that'll be our soundbite, Doug. But no, but fucking Rich, Doug. So they were talking about, would you eat shit so your sports team could win a fucking championship, right?
No.
So Spot Rich was saying that he would eat shit or Piper's shit. Okay. First, Rich said he would eat shit. Then he said, oh, wait, but I would eat Piper's shit. Then he said, when it's hard and fucking whatever, then he would eat it. Then he said, Doug, he's saying all this. You can't make up your own fucking the way I would eat shit. All you gotta do is, would you eat shit for your fucking champion, for your team to win a championship, a Super Bowl, a World Series, a fucking NBA Finals, right? Would you fucking eat shit?
But I'm not a Mets fan.
It's a yes or no question, right?
No.
So fucking for me, not Doug, I'm a Lakers fan, and fucking they have some shitty ass years, but they're fucking. If Boston wins right now, they're tied for the most championships in NBA history. So I'm not eating shit, fucking. But then again, I don't know. Like you said, I don't know how it is to be a fucking Mets fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm not eating shit.
Going fucking 47 years without winning a fucking championship. Fuck that shit.
I mean, I'm a Raider fan, and we're close. I think I think we're on 39 years, but they're just. But our logo, look at our logo. It ain't a fucking Met baseball either.
And you also fucking balance it out with being a fan of fucking the Warriors, you know?
Well, but if you look at it, like the one thing about the Raiders, like, yeah, they break my heart probably like the Mets do, Rich, but the Raiders are silver and black. They got some of the coolest fucking colors and logo in sports. The Mets are the fucking orange and blue Mets. Right. You have nothing going for you as a Mets fan unless they win a championship. That's like being a Milwaukee Bucks fan. You can't really wear their shit. No one gives a shit about Milwaukee. So unless they won a championship, everything else is a failure.
Yeah, 100%. I feel you. But you know what? Thank God I was fucking born into a Lakers family, because I don't know those struggles, right? I know plenty of other struggles. I don't know those ones though. But let me see. So Rich would eat Piper's shit. What else do I have on here? It's a little dark right here.
What about his Nussie Hunter shirt?
I didn't even see him wearing it. Well, he was wearing it.
They said wore it. It was on the show. They talked about him wearing it, or no, his Valor shirt, but he thought about wearing the Nussie Hunter. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I was going to say, I didn't see that shit, but
he should have wore that shirt, bro. Fuck that Valor and fucking whatever that shit is. Especially if he's talking about how many chicks he could have banged back in the day. He should have had his Nussie Hunter shirt.
I don't know, Doug, if you have done this shit. I don't think I have. I mean, if I did, I would probably fucking be real about it, but I don't think I have. But on Thursday's show, Covino's talking to Rich like this, right? They're fucking looking at each other. Mm-hmm. And Rich stops and goes, leans over and fucking farts, Doug. So have you ever farted on this show?
No.
That's what I assumed, but I don't know if you're fucking over there.
No. Like, and the reason is because I don't want that shit. I don't want to fart on YouTube and now it's fucking locked in history. Or like, because sometimes you fucking gas yourself out, right? You might let one out all fucking innocently and it come out all fucking foul. You're like, ooh, and then you're caught. So no,
they've been talking about how hot that room is that they record in. Yeah, it's been hotter than fuck lately. Like, Doug, I'm just like that's not only fucking scandalous, that's disrespectful. That's why a podcast was live recently. They were actually live on Thursday. I don't know if they've been live since. So yeah, I was on there listening, commenting and shit, and they said, "What's up?" They send their love and the after show, but later. So that's always cool, fellas. We need to come on their show soon, or have them come on here. We're on episode 133, Doug. The last time they made an appearance was episode 100.
Ooh,
I feel like they used to be on a lot more frequently, but yeah, Doug, they haven't been on in fucking 33 episodes. So
damn it, we gotta fucking hang out with them.
We gotta get the homies. Britney Spears is getting married. Did you hear about what happened at her wedding?
Sure did.
What happened, Uncle Kui? Come on, let the listeners know what happened at
55-hour fucking husband number one tried to fucking shut it down.
Doug, would you ever be caught dead fucking doing that shit?
No, not Doug, even nothing close to that. No. That's
Doug, that's fucking the most fucking buster shit you could ever do, Doug. Like, he looks like weak. He's been waiting for fucking 10 15 years, however long she's been under the conservatorship, and fucking now he's coming back like, no, you should really be with me. It's just,
I mean, is that even it, or is he just looking for his 15 seconds of fame again?
I don't think it's about the fame, because I feel like there's a million things he could have done in this time. I think he really is like, there's an episode of King of Queens where Patton Oswalt is like driving fucking, I don't know how many hours, because he finds out that his ex is getting married. So he's fucking, they go to the wedding, they show up, and then they're like, is anybody, does anybody want to speak now or forever hold your peace? And this other dude stands up and he was like, I've always been in love with you and all this shit. And she was like, oh, great. Cause she didn't want to marry the dude she was with. And she runs off with him and they pass fucking Kevin James and Patton Oswalt. And she's like, oh, hey, Spence. And then she fucking just takes off. Dog, after he spent this big old journey driving to her fucking Deacon, getting into it with his dad. There was a lot of shit going on. And she didn't even give a fuck. Because that's what the truth is, dog. They don't give a fuck. Right? Think about how many fucking years ago fucking she was in her conservatorship. And it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was before she was with fucking K-Fed, right? So, dog, this is fucking 20 years ago now.
All I'm going to say is this. I tell you all the time, I was raised different, right? And he wasn't necessarily raised with us, but K-Fed hung out with us for a minute. He was around the game. He really was. And look at these two, okay? Compare husband one and husband two. This dude wants to crash her fucking party. K-Fed's like, you know what? His kids are like, Mom, I'm going to sit this one out. We wish you the best. We wish you the best. We hope you're happy. But we're sitting this one out like that. And you know what I mean? And this dude is trying to rush the party.
Yeah, Doug. And fucking, oh my goodness. So honestly, when I first heard about her first husband years ago, I was a little disappointed because I heard that she was marrying Jason Alexander. And this whole time,
you thought it was Seinfeld,
I'm thinking it's fucking, I'm like, what? Hey, good for fucking Costanza, right? I thought George over here was getting married to Britney Spears. Like, motherfucker's got some game. He's got some fucking game. And then I looked and it was just some regular ass white dude from the country. And I was like, fuck. Dog.
But check it out. So shout out to K-Fed, because a lot of people don't always get the credit they deserve when they handle situations like mature adults, right? Yep. And he handled this like a G. It says right here from his attorney, bro, Vincent Kaplan. It says right here, although the boys will not be in attendance, Kevin and the boys are happy for Brittany and wish her and Sam all the best going forward. Like, bro, how else could you have handled that? Like the crazy dude who wants to storm their wedding? Nah, we just that's not it. He don't act like that. I was around that dude for a minute. He don't act like that.
It's because he's fucking dog, because he's got his own shit going on, right? If you have your own shit going on, you're not going to give a fuck about what your fucking ex from 20 years ago is doing.
Oh,
if
bro, he won.
Chill place,
He won already, bro. He won that thing. I think she's still giving him alimony. He got the kids. Game over.
He's not getting alimony, Doug, or alimony. He's getting
whatever,
all the money.
Yeah, he's getting. I mean, last time I heard or saw it on the TMZs, it said he was getting like 60 a month.
Fuck, I'll take it, Doug. I mean, I'd be cutting back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But fucking.
But look at the way he handled that shit. You could say that's money well spent.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because she might be giving him 60 racks a month, but when situations like this arise, he handles it like a G. Just saying.
Hey, what do you think about this? So, do you like LeBron James
as a basketball player?
Just in general.
As a basketball player, I love what he's done for the NBA, and I love to watch him play.
All right.
Outside of that, he gets on my damn nerves.
All right. How would you feel about LeBron James being the next owner of the fucking Las Vegas Raiders?
All right. I'd probably like him a little more. I mean, that changes shit. You know what I mean?
You know what? It really does. And I'm coming, Doug. This is firsthand fucking experience because I grew up, Doug, fucking, in 96 when Kobe was fucking drafted. I was fucking 8 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I grew up fucking on Kobe, right? All Kobe. LeBron, I mean, fucking Lakers. Fuck LeBron. That's how I grew up. All of a sudden, LeBron comes to fucking LA. Now I gotta fucking cheer for the motherfucker, dog. So when it gets a little personal, it definitely does change things. So I fuck, dog, and it's not the funnest feeling, but you know what? I feel like it's even easier for somebody like you because he's coming into your fucking shit as an owner. And he's coming in as an owner. I mean, you don't really give a fuck about the owner. You could like.
I do. No, I do. I do give a fuck about the owner. But LeBron's because if you got a shitty owner, it all starts with the owner. Just like it does in a corporation, right? You got a shitty owner, you got shitty leadership, you got a bunch of unhappy fucking employees. That's the one thing about the Warriors that's great is they have a great organization. Their whole organization from top to bottom it's clear, the structure. You can see where everyone falls and what your role is in the organization, and everyone's treated with respect and they know their role. And most ownership teams like the Browns can't get that right. I mean, let's just face it. Since Al Davis started going crazy, the Raiders haven't been able to get that right. There's just certain franchises that no matter what they do, the Jets can't ever fucking seem to get that shit right. There's just certain things, dude, where ownership is crucial. You got to put the right people in the right situation to be successful. And I definitely believe LeBron has a better shot at doing that than Bowl Cut Davis.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. You know what? And I guess the reason why I wasn't really thinking, I wasn't really thinking is because I mean, I grew up with the greatest owner of all time, right? The fucking coolest fucking dude of all time in Jerry Buss, right? And we get to see all of that greatness and fucking winning time. Did you ever finish it?
Oh, hell yeah. I finished that shit when the last episode, I was fucking like, every Sunday, boom, is it on? Boom, is it on? Yeah, after the 10th episode played, I was done. I go, yeah.
Well, fucking great fucking series, dog. And so for me, I've never had that. And you know what? Just to clarify things, LeBron fucking is just thinking about, owning a Las Vegas team in the future. So that was the headline. He's not really fucking, it's not like he wants to go buy the Las Vegas Knights or the fucking Las Vegas Raiders or the fucking Las Vegas Wombats or any of that shit just yet. But I mean, we all know he's closer to the end of his journey than to the beginning. And he just fucking hit billionaire status. So this shit is a real possibility within the next, I would say, 20 years?
You know who's another owner, bro, that's holding their team back is fucking Jerry Jones, bro.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because he's always making because you're based on your record. And they haven't won since the fucking mid-90s. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like if you don't have any sustained success, like if you're the Buffalo Bills in the 90s and you made it 4 times, you could argue bad luck because at least you got to the championship game 4 different times. Mm-hmm. But if you ain't even got there in 40 years and you make all the final, let's like George Bush, bro, I hate to say it, but that 9/11 shit happened on his watch. I mean, it is what it is. So when if you're running a building, bro, you're running a store, a retail store, and someone fucking crashes in all the TVs with the forklift, it's still your fault. And so every decision goes through Jerry Jones, and that's why the Cowboys always come up short.
You don't think though? You don't think it was a good decision to fucking buy that like world's fucking largest screen or whatever the fuck they put in there? Oh yeah, they put a lot of money into that fucking stadium, but still,
well, he's made a lot of money from the stadium. And it's still America's team. I think they probably have more fans in America than anybody. It's just I think that he's getting in his own way by having the final say on draft picks and free agents. And just imagine how much they'd be worth if they fucking won 3 out of the last 8 Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. If they're America's team and they can't even win the damn Super Bowl, imagine how much of America's team, because you're always gonna have bandwagoners.
Dog, I remember when I was a kid, the fucking Dallas Cowboys were like the fucking team to fucking love, right? I was a Packers fan when I was a kid. I was a huge fucking Brett Favre fan, but
a green bowl Packer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the fucking Cowboys, dog, they were fucking so fucking dope. And there were so many of the players that I liked, the Deion Sanders, the Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, right? But it's just crazy how fucking they went from being like America's team to now it's kind of like they're kind of laughable.
They're fucking America's scheme because every year they're fucking people on TV say they're gonna win it again, and they always fucking don't even get close. It's a scheme, bro, a scam. It's a bullshit.
There was a recent comment that was made by one of the people responsible for the fucking Kardashian franchise, Mr. J himself. Ray J came out and made a comment, and he said that straight dudes need to, what was the quote? I wrote it right here. Straight men need to do more to support the LGBTQ community. How do you feel about that?
I think regardless of what topic we're on, so I don't even want to make it just about the LGBT community.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I don't need to go to your church. I don't need to vote for your politician. I don't need to do what you tell me I need to do. my support for them is for support. I support their community 110%. And I don't got to go march down the street with a fucking picket sign to prove it.
What, Doug? This is what I don't understand. What the fuck does he mean? I didn't read the article. I saw the fucking headline, right? I'm like, is this stemming from the fucking baseball controversy that we had last week, or what? Because Doug, what can you fucking possibly do as a fucking straight man to support this shit? I mean, not being a fucking dickhead and fucking like, you know, if you see fucking two dudes together, be like, hey, right on, brother. Like, is that not enough? Like, what the fuck do you have to do?
Well, if you want to be good in the eyes of the Kukui, I'll tell you exactly what you have to do. You do whatever makes you feel best, as long as you're not using any racial slurs about anything like that or talking down to it on why you don't think it's right, this or the other. Either give them high fives and thumbs up. Maybe if that's not your topic, don't bring it up, or go lead the rally. I don't care. Any of those are good in my eyes. I'm not going to judge you for it, especially if you're just not being negative and hateful.
You're not going to change your license plate to yays for gays?
I'll support you if you do. I'll be waving the fucking, checkered flag for you. But nah, man, I just, it's not, what the thing, what we forget is this, right? We are all individuals, and how you choose to express how you're happy about something might not necessarily be mine. And maybe when you get motivated by something, you do want to go stand on the corner and rally and march with a picket sign. Maybe Steve wants to donate, right? Maybe Fred wants to pass out literature about the subject. I don't know, man. Everyone handles shit different, and I'm not about to judge you for how you handle it.
Kanye's dating some fucking new model.
What do you think about her? I think he downgraded.
From who? From fucking what's her face?
Shanae Jones or whatever her name was.
Fucking
she was bad.
I only seen in the fucking headline. Yeah, no, I think he definitely fucking downgraded from her, but I think this chick's bad in her own way. I mean,
that's not Shanae Jones though, right?
No, this is Monica Corgan.
Yeah. Hey, I got some rapid fire shit, man. I want to reel off about fucking 3 things in a row.
All right, what's up? What do we got?
And I got a top 8 after that.
Okay.
Real quick, bro. California sober. You heard California sober? You heard of it? You know what it is?
No, don't even know what that is.
So I guess now that's the way of telling everyone you only smoke weed. And I guess some people's interpretation of it is maybe you drink too.
California sober? I don't get it.
Like that means you don't do it. You're California sober. Like I guess in California.
Oh yeah, I have heard of that shit. Where they're like, yeah. I heard of that shit.
What you think about it? Do you think they should either sober or you're not? Or are you cool with the California sober term?
No, I'm fucking 100% down with the California sober term, because there's some people who can't have, name something, fucking cocaine, right? But they can have a fucking beer. That's not their fucking vice, right?
Right.
There's some people who can't have shit. They have one beer, dog. Next thing you know, they're fucking snorting coke off of a fucking hooker's butt cheek, right?
Right. No, because like you said, some people can't have cocaine. They just want beer. Some people that every time they get a beer, they end up getting cocaine.
You crack open a beer. Next thing you know, you're fucking tying off your arm and shooting up.
Hour later, someone's pulling up, bro, in your front yard or at the bar.
So I think it really does depend on the person. But like, there's a comedian that I listen to, and his name's Chappelle Lacey, right? And he's one of the people that fall into that category. He cannot drink alcohol, right? He's off of alcohol. He used to get crazy as fuck. He used to fuck people up, and but he could smoke a little weed. There's nothing. He doesn't fucking get him crazy. He chills him out a little bit. So when there's because he used to be on the Fighter and the Kid podcast. And when people would tell him, oh, yeah, you're sober, like in the middle of a conversation, he would always stop them and say, like, oh, no, I'm not sober. He would correct them and say, I'm not sober. I just don't drink.
Right.
There's a difference. So, I mean, I feel like that term, that phrase is kind of cringeworthy. But the actual act, I feel like if you know your limits and shit and you know what your vice is, then I don't see a problem with it.
Then I got another question. How long do you think, what do you think about, in my opinion, the discrimination against the weed laws? Like, I think that if the states where it's actually recreational legal, not just medicinal, where they've actually passed it, where you just got to be 21 years old to purchase it. Don't you think that those, like the drug test, that shouldn't be on there anymore? Because again, in my opinion, if you're going to throw weed on a test in a state where, alcohol is legal at 21 and so is marijuana, then you better throw on the alcohol test to make sure they didn't drink the night before as well. What do you think about that? Do you think it should hinder you from getting a job in recreational legal states? Or what about, fucking driving? Like, what's your thought on all that stuff?
100%. I agree with you, Doug. You can't fucking, how the fuck, like you said, you're going to be able to fucking, you can fucking, hey, you could even fucking at your interview be like, yeah, I was pretty fucked up last night. Had a gang of beers. But if you fucking piss a dirty UA for fucking you're to get hired, you're not to get hired for doing something else. That's
that you did 3 Saturdays ago at your fucking cousin Charlie's house. You had fucking your cousin. That's your brother fuckers. But
you're at your cousin's back.
You're at your cousin's house and they were all doing it. So you did it too,
It's just I don't know. I think it's fucking bullshit. Okay, you know what? And I'm like, you know what? I just feel like it's not even like it's something crazy that you're not going to be knocking off old ladies for and robbing their purses and shit to get a little bit of weed. You know what I'm
saying? Bro, they grew so much in the state of California this year, bro. It is cheaper than gas and fucking beer. Beer costs more than weed. You can go to any of these dispensaries. Did you hear that, Doug?
Did you hear what you just fucking did?
It's facts.
You just created the first fucking car that's going to run on weed that's cheaper to run than fucking on gas.
Free air freshener.
Fucking shit, dog. You're fucking over here dropping fucking knowledge. That's what I like about the show.
Hey, bro, I think at Chevron, it was damn near $7 a gallon when I drove by earlier. It was like $6.75, $6.85 or something. Meanwhile, down the street, you can get an eighth of fucking good bud for $10. I'm just saying, bro.
You know what? Well, speaking of shit that's like jobs and fucking, some of the fucking marijuana is medicinal, some of it is fucking recreational. But did you hear how fucking Covino's in medical insurance is trying to fuck him out of like more days and shit that he had to stay at the hospital?
Yeah,
because it was their fucking fault.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I'm like, dog, fucking for a company to have the balls to tell you, yeah, we're gonna charge you or your insurance or whoever.
Well, I know some medical billers though. They do that, dude. They'll always hit. It's like when you're talking to those medical billers, bro. It's almost like, I don't know. Did you ever get arrested? You don't have to answer it or you don't.
No, I've never been arrested.
If you've been arrested, bro, and you're ever going to court and they've got multiple charges on you, they're always threatening to drop a couple if you fucking plead to one or a couple. That's just the way that it works. And your medical insurance provider is no different. They are never going to come back to you the very first time and give you best case scenario. It's always worst case scenario. Because the thing is if that bill stays not paid for like a year, bro, sometimes they just write that shit off. So you always got to negotiate with those fuckers.
Yeah. It's just crazy, Doug, that fucking, and I think what had happened was at the beginning, they were charging Covino's actual insurance. Mm-hmm. And now fucking, I guess they're getting back to him now. And now they're trying to get shit out of his pocket. And he's like, hold up. If you want to fuck over the insurance, it's fucking multi-billion-dollar company, then fucking so be it. But now you're dealing with my fucking money. And you do my money, you're affecting my family. You're affecting my fucking, I can't buy Tito's and do a fucking behind the velvet rope now. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Tito's he's gonna not benefit from this.
And you know what? Actually, speaking of fucking healthcare and all this shit, this week we had Dickie Columbus discover something. And for those of you that missed it on the podcast,
Rich and Bo hung out.
Covino discovered. Not Covino. Rich discovered not only fucking Columbo that was on our show, but he also discovered inflation.
Shout out, Bo.
So, hey, and Covino said this. He was like, that the inflation is getting bad when it's on Rich's radar, because Rich is always like nonchalant about money and shit. And,
bro, like, he just found the dollar store. It's connect the dot time.
Mm-hmm. I think it is. And you know what? He's buying those fucking $6 Walmart shoes, right?
Right.
He's fucking buying the gigantic pack of Dino Nuggets.
Well, and you know what I think it is too? I think he's just getting older and more mature. He probably thought it was cool to act like he had fucking endless amounts of money in his 20s and 30s. And now he realizes, like, number one, that shit ain't cool to bullshit about shit you don't got. And number two, if you were to spend it and just, and not watching your fucking P's and Q's, you're just being an idiot. And,
No,
and even
no, go ahead. I'll finish your thought.
well, even to brag about that you don't care, like it's never cool. I don't know who you are, but people of wealth and people fucking that are trying to get it don't find it interesting when you brag about throwing away money.
Mm-hmm.
Those people are thinking about how they can invest it and make more.
Exactly. You know what? I think what I want to start doing, not this weekend or the weekend that we're ending right now, right? Because it's Sunday night, but next weekend, I think I want to try something, Doug. I think I want to try start fucking garage sailing. I think I want to get on my Gary V fucking trash talk kick and you know what? I think right now, it's 170 degrees here in Yuma.
Yeah, you've had fun, bro.
But if I go fucking 6, 7 in the morning on a fucking Friday or Saturday or whatever,
it'll only be 100.
It'd only be 100. It'd only be like, seriously though, dog, it'll be like 82, which fucking I can deal with, right?
Yeah, that's not
so
bad.
I'm like, I think that'd be kind of dope. Fucking go out there. Kennedy's on summer break, so her ass won't be up yet. Go look at a couple of things, maybe fucking flip a couple of things, maybe not. Maybe fucking don't flip a couple of things and be like, oh fuck, well, that was a bad experience. That shit wasn't even fun. But I feel like garage selling and shit and going to yard sales and shit, I feel like it's always fun.
I feel like you got to stereotype the right neighborhoods, bro. Like you got to go, like if you're trying to find those hidden gems, you got to go to where the people just have so much money or at least decent amount of money where they're just oblivious to fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? I got the perfect place. It's about actually
Melrose.
It's no. It's about maybe like 3 or 4 minutes from my office. There's all these old fucks that, the winter visitors and shit, they come and they chill or whatever. And some of them are living here permanently. I need to go to those neighborhoods, find those old fucks that, a lot of them are from Canada. A lot of them are from fucking Oregon. And exactly.
Oregon.
So fucking, I see a lot of Alberta fucking, license plates here.
A lot of Alberts.
I think, Doug, that would be because before I talked to you about it, I was thinking, just fucking mob around the neighborhood, see what's around here, But now I'm like, wait, it would be dope if I'm fucking strategic about it.
Yeah,
maybe
because you're not gonna go you're not gonna go get a Michael Jordan fucking Gym Mint 10 fucking rookie card in the hood. You're gonna have to go get that at fucking Madeline's yard sale where her little fucking junior or grandson left it and didn't know about it, and she's just getting rid of his shit without telling him. And you come up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. I definitely have to. You know what? That I think it is, Doc. So let's say fucking next weekend. I think I'm gonna do that shit and just, I don't know. I think it'll be a fucking another fun thing to do. I'll fucking record it, dog, and I'll start a YouTube channel fucking calling it yard sales.
Hey, bro, if we had those stickers and flyers we talked about, you could litter some at every yard sale you went. You could just like drop them or leave them on the table or
no shit, huh? That would be dope. Just like, I was wondering about this roll of electrical tape and then boom, just drop like fucking 50 right there,
Right there, bro. Just spread them out like a deck of cards.
Boom. Or just stick them on shit,
Yep. Stickers, bro. Every stop sign.
Every stop sign, right next to Joe Biden pointing at the gas that says, I did that. Boom. After show, but later.
Right. Or, hey, I don't even know if they still have bus stop benches, but if they do, boom. Perfect.
Oh, they do here in town.
Yeah.
We have a shit called the YCAT.
Fucking Yuma Transit or what?
Yeah, Yuma County Area Transit.
They got some shit here. I forgot what it is. The Lompoc got their own shit.
Fuck. Oh, you know what?
What?
There
Pride
was,
Day, bro.
I was talking to you the other day, and I wanted to remember because I had just heard it seconds before you called me. And Joe Rogan was talking about this place in Fresno called like Unky, called like Uncle Eddie's Kitchen or some shit. And there's some place where he said they have some dope ass food, and I think it's maybe steaks and shit. Fuck, I forgot what it was called, but he was talking about it the other day, and I wanted to remember because he was talking about Fresno, and he was like, yeah, he's like in Fresno, there's this place called like Uncle Eddie's fucking Kitchen or some shit, and supposedly it's like one of the best places he's had. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll find the name of the restaurant because it was one of the recent episodes I listened to.
What was he eating? What did he say his dish was?
Fuck, Doug. I wonder if I can even find the episode. Richards. Why? What's Richards called?
Like Richards prime steak or prime rib or some bullshit.
But it's called like something like that where it's like Uncle Bill's fucking whatever, Who did he?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Fuck, I don't even know, Doug. I'm trying to. because I listen to the episodes so out of order because I've listened to like all of them. So sometimes I'll go back and be like, oh, I want to listen to, fucking Tony Hinchcliffe or whoever. So yeah, but I'll when I find it, I'll ask you about it. And I was going to write it down. What is it?
Chef Paul's.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Chef Paul's. They get down. He's got oxtails and shit.
Oh, really?
A great restaurant in a sketchy town. Joe Rogan raves about this Fresno food spot.
Oh, okay.
It's called Chef Paul's. Is the place you need to check out off your Fresno foodies list if you judge by the Yelp reviews or by the endorsement of celebrities like comedian Joe Rogan, who raved about the restaurant on the latest episode of his podcast.
Who was interviewing him? I mean, who is he interviewing? Does it say?
It doesn't say. Comedian Greg Fitzsimmons.
Oh, okay. I like Greg Fitzsimmons.
And then let's do my Joe Rogan impersonation. Dude, sometimes when you're on the road and you find a place that's just fucking off the charts good. If you're in Fresno.
I'm not gonna lie, dog. That's a pretty good impression.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Paul's Cafe. I fucking give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. Alpha Brain.
I dig it. Alpha Brain. Dog, see, fucking Mr. I'm not a fan of Joe Rogan. Do a better impression than me. Have all the references in there. I fucking, you know what?
Oh, I took Alpha Brain. I bought a bottle, bro.
Did you? How'd you like it?
I don't know. You just heard my impression. How'd it work?
I don't know.
Or like Joe Rogan says, 2 thumbs up and 5 stars or what?
Is that how you felt about it?
No, it's all right. It tells you to take 2. I always just take 1, but I do feel a little more alert every time I do it.
I think I seen some at my homie's pad the last time I was visiting.
See, and at least I'm unbiased, right? Like I said, I'm not a big Joe Rogan fan, but the Alpha
still
Brain,
check out his shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it is all over, but the Alpha Brain is I would give it a shot.
Yeah. I need a fucking
once you can buy you could buy a bottle like me for like 1/3 of the price that's gonna expire in 4 months on eBay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what I did. It was like $21. Fuck it. I knew I was gonna take it. So as long as it was sealed, I'm good.
Dog, I swear, you always say, dog, that you grew up being a hustler and shit, right? That's some hustle shit. Cause you know what my dumbass does? Whenever he's talking about like Alpha Brain and
you click the link.
Shit, no, there's like no link or whatever, but oh fuck, I gotta go to onit.com and look
right,
at
that's what I mean.
Like fucking
but then they want you to subscribe and they want your credit card info and then you got to cancel. Fuck that.
Like, you know, bro, what I've been wanting to try?
We can't start. Sorry, bro. I just got to finish.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I can't start a relationship with the business where they have access to charge me whenever the fuck they want before I can ensure it's going to be a good relationship.
Yeah. You know what? I think I signed up to have some kind of like recurring shit sent to my house or something from Amazon. Because I keep fucking getting charged like $16, like, and I'm looking, there's no orders or nothing coming out to my house or some shit. I don't know.
You got to get that app that says they cancel all your unused fucking subscriptions.
Oh, is it called TrueBill? I think it is.
I'm scared though. I halfway signed up and bailed.
Did you? Why?
Well, I don't need those fuckers having access to all my shit too.
For real, that's the thing, Doug. It's like, okay, log into all your shit, do this and this. I'm like, dog, you can't take my fucking phone number and just fucking log in out of all my shit for me and tell me. The commercial or the fucking little ad makes it look so fucking easy, right?
Right. It sounds cute in theory.
Yeah, but fucking you know what? Oh,
I still got a couple randos, bro.
Hit me with them, dog.
Pride at the Dodger game. Is 2 hot lesbians making out on the kiss cam only acceptable in California and a couple other states like maybe New York? Probably not in the Midwest. What do you think about that? They showcased it, and I think that JoJo Swaya chick was on it with her girlfriend, and there were some other chicks that were on there that were hot lesbians. How do you feel about that? And how do you think that would go down at a Royal game in Kansas City?
How do I think it would go down in a Royal game? Oh, that's our logo.
Or in the middle of Montana.
I don't think that shit would fly. I mean, I don't know though, because I don't know if they're kind of like, very right wing, fucking, let's get her done type of shit. But then they see a couple of hot bitches and they're kind of like, ooh, I don't know. So,
well, when I moved to Humboldt, the theory there was they were 5 to 10 years behind. And I think it's gotten better now because of the growth of the internet and the access to social media and stuff like that. So it's probably not the case anymore. Yeah. But when I did move there, bro, I'll say January of 2005. And I know you're in a good part of the West Coast. So this probably doesn't apply to you, but they didn't even know what caller ID was.
Oh yeah, no, Doug. It's fucking it
was 2005, and my agent called, and I had ordered caller ID through the same telephone service that he had and shit. And when he called, I was like, "Hey, Gene, how you doing?" He goes, "Hey, Ryan, how'd you know it was me?" And I was like, "Caller ID." He goes, "What's that?"
No shit.
I'm
Doug,
just saying.
That's old as fuck. Doug, I remember when we had to pay when I was a kid, we had to pay a separate service to have the little box, the little white box that sat next to your phone, right?
Like $9 a month or something silly.
And I remember that shit. I remember, Doug, just looking at it when people would call, like, dog, this is fucking technology. Like, I remember like hovering around that shit. Like, I remember sitting as a kid and having my mom fucking like, sorry, we can't come to the phone right now. Beep on the fucking home answering machine and shit, And then when we got that caller ID, Doug, I was like, holy fuck, Doug, when did we win the fucking lottery? I didn't know we were balling like this.
I remember playing Morse code games with the honeys and shit where I'm like, listen, I'm going to hit you after 12, but I'm only going to let it ring one time. After that, count to 60 and call time. And that way, when I beep in, you could just click over and the phone don't ring. Remember that shit?
G.
Remember the time?
I never did that shit, but
they used to be able to call time if you had call waiting and shit. So what I would do is like, look, I'm gonna call one time and let it ring one time and hang up before anyone has a chance to pick up. Count to 60, wait a minute, and then you call time, because they don't ring again, they're not going to trip. They're just.
But what do you mean call time? Like call time to like for them to tell you the time?
When I was a youngster, there was a number you could call. It was popcorn. It was on our phone. We dialed popcorn with our area code, and then you just spelled out popcorn in the numbers, and you called, and it would like at the tone, the time is 8:59 and 10 seconds, and then it would go like at the tone is 8:59, and you could literally be on hold with time for hours if you wanted to. And that way, if someone beeped in for call waiting, just like on your cell phone, when you're talking to someone and you're on the phone in a conversation, and someone else calls you, the motherfucker don't ring. It beeps in, right? Like you hear that they're calling while you're on the phone. And so calling popcorn or time was the same shit. You could tell the girls to call that. That way, when you called the next time, they could click over and talk to you instead of waking up the whole damn house.
Oh, fuck, Doug. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Doug. I'm trying to follow it, but I'm like, you would call this number and they would call this number and they would hook you guys into each other?
What you would do is tell them at night when they could still talk on the phone, hey, let's talk on the phone tonight, right? You and your boo. Hey, boo, check it out. Let's talk later. You want to talk late at night? Yeah, okay, cool. After 12, I'm going to call and I'm going to let it ring one time. When you hear it ring one time and it stops, you count to 60 and then you call this number. It was a dedicated number that all the recording would do is repeat the current time in like 10 or 15 second increments.
So she wouldn't call to talk to you. She would just call to hear the time.
Yes. And then when you called her back after 60 seconds, all she would have to do is click over instead of the phone ringing and waking up the whole house.
Dog, that's fucking genius. Yeah. Now that I get it, that makes sense. That's Dog, was that just some shit that like all the homies did, or did you?
We all did. Oh, fuck yeah, we all did it. We were all trying to talk nasty in the middle of the night, bro. And that's what you would do is if you had your hyena that was down, and then most girls had to get off the phone by 9 or 10. So you're already at 9 or 10 at night saying, okay, you want to talk later? Cool. All right. You set you a little alarm or whatever. And then whatever time you told her you were going to call, let it ring once, hang up, count to 60. She's count to 60 because she heard the phone ring. When you call back, she should be on the phone with time. And that way she can, when you beep in, the whole house don't ring. She can click over and you can have your little fucking talk.
That's fucking genius, Doug. I just,
because we didn't have cell phones back then, not back then. And like only a few people had pagers, but most of the girls didn't. So that was the way, like, that you got a hold of them.
You know why the girls didn't? Because they had motherfuckers like you that were so fucking horny, or you're like, I'm going to find a way to make this shit happen. And they knew that as the chicks, Doug, like what did fucking
well, that's how you got them to sneak out. If you're already getting them all horned up at 1 or 2 in the morning because you're on the phone, that is the perfect fucking time to get them to fucking crawl out the window.
What did Richard Pryor say about women? Something about like, why are they ever pissed or something? He's like, they have half the money and all the pussy. Doug, you're over here climbing through hoops, trying to figure out how to beep them and you beep them and call time and shit. Mm-hmm. And all this chick had to do was be fucking hot.
Or if you want to go old enough, they didn't even have to call time. They could call, you would tell them to call time because you didn't really want your lady calling the party line. But remember the party line?
Where you'd have like 10 people on at the same time?
Yeah, they could call the party line and just chill on the party line and wait till you beep in. The whole key of the story is so the phone doesn't ring at their house when you call.
What was the party line though? Because I might be a little naive with it. So was that like when you would just get like a bunch of people that you know on the phone, or do you call like, 877 fucking Fresno, and then you get on that phone number, and then random people could jump on the party line, and then that's how you meet people?
I don't know exactly how it exactly worked. And so this is my assumption. Please no one quote me. And if you know the real deal, feel free to share it in the comments. And I'd love to fucking talk about it next episode. But what I'm imagining is it almost breaks you up into like Zoom rooms or fucking like chat rooms, right? Like you all call a central
ASL,
number,
right? Age, sex, location, right?
Yeah, or something, right? You got like, and then however many goes in, this one's full at 13 or this one's full at 15. And then there's a bunch of idiots just yapping, bro.
Mm-hmm. Doug, I remember the first time fucking chat rooms became a thing. And like me and my cousins and shit on the chat rooms, dog, we were fucking like,
you've got mail.
Dog, we were like 12 and on these, or probably younger, maybe 11.
Mm-hmm.
And this was back where you had to fucking, call the fucking dial-up internet and shit, right? So we would be in chat rooms, dog. We would be in chat rooms being all fucking dirty and shit with bitches and shit. And they would be like,
wasn't that normal though?
But dog, they would be like age, sex, location. And we were like 10. Dog, that's where I'm wondering how many fucking of the people we talked to are really their shit, because we were like 10 and we were like male 19, Bro. Fucking Tampa fucking Bay.
Tip Dog's probably not going to like these two stories, but I'm going to go ahead and put them out there anyways.
Okay.
Just because he's a reformed man doesn't mean that you can change history to fucking have it spilt the way you want it read.
So you mean Caitlyn Jenner isn't a fucking murderer in the fucking car? They are?
I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead.
As Robert Rodriguez would do.
Okay,
I don't know, bro.
There you go.
But we didn't necessarily fucking do the chat room shit at 10 because I'm a little bit older than you. So I was older, so it's probably a little more appropriate. But we used to have a fort, bro. We had a little fort we made by the fucking church out of like the inside of some bushes and shit. And we had wood, plywood. We had this little fort. And we had nudie mags stashed out there, bro, in the fort. We were like 9. We were like 9 or 10.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I remember Theo Vaughn was saying that they used to have to like go into the forest and shit just to find like a drawing of some like titties or something.
Bro, I used to know an unnamed 15, 16, 17-year-old, and we won't say any names to protect the guilty, but they used to sell stress weed back in the day, when it was off the brick and it just came in like the little slabs, you'd break it off back in the day, right? You ever see that? The compressed brick weed?
I guess I wasn't a weed smoker back in the day. So
anyways, it was cheaper. It was before,
I hear it. I mean, I hear what you're saying though.
So I used to know a certain 15, 16, 17-year-old that used to fucking, if it was like an ounce or smaller, bro, they would just rip a page out the nudie magazine, fold that bitch up, make a pouch, put it in there, tape it shut, and serve the sacks like that.
Oh, fuck. Doug, nudie magazines were so used for so many things back in the day, right? You could beat off to them, you could bring them to school, you could pack some weed in them. I remember
Universal.
Doug, I remember my friend Martin. This is
Martin,
7th or 8th grade.
Well, tell us about Gina next.
Hold on.
How's Tommy doing?
Good. My fucking Johnny's cousin, Tommy.
Pam?
I know a Pam. She's a chubby white girl.
All right.
I know pretty much all the whole cast, dog. My own version of Martin. Well,
what about the tall dude?
I remember
the bald one. What was his name?
That was Tommy.
No,
they never knew where he worked.
Cole. What about Cole?
Cole was the shorter one,
yeah,
a little more
right.
stocky.
Yeah.
But
yeah, nay.
Fucking damn, what was I gonna tell you? Nudie mags. Oh, I remember my friend Martin. Fucking Doug. I remember one time it was like a library class or some shit, right? Or some shit where we had to be in
a library class. What is that?
I don't know, Doug. We had to be in the library like for a period of the day or some shit, right? And so I remember my friend Martin, dog. He was so into this fucking WWF magazine. You remember the WWF magazines?
Yeah, of
Right
course.
back in the day. So Martin was fucking, he was all into this shit, right? And I was like, fuck Martin. I was like, dog, like we're over here fucking like just mobbing around trying to fucking, just we're bored as fuck. We're in the library class, right? And
Right.
Martin was all up in his magazine. And I remember I fucking went to go talk to Martin, and he had cut out the fucking cover from a WWF the magazine and put it on a fucking nudie mag.
Well, and then he brought it to school?
Yeah. So in our fucking in our
Did
library
he get caught
class,
or no?
No, he fucking was just right there, just fucking boom. Because I mean, it's not like he was like, it was in the actual like library, so it was a big open space, So he's just fucking just chilling right there, fucking, reading the articles, looking at the bitches, doing fucking whatever. And nobody, even us, his fucking homies and shit, never even gave it a second thought because we just saw like fucking the Ultimate Warrior or Bret Hart or somebody on the fucking cover of the magazine.
And he's beating off in the back of the fuck class or what?
No, he wasn't beating off, dog. He was just fucking looking at it.
Was he go beat off in the restroom?
I don't fucking know where he fucking beat off. So he also, shout out to my friend Martin from fucking back in the day, dog. He also couldn't say the word digital.
How'd he say it?
He couldn't. He would say digital or digital, fucking everything you could think of, but digital. But anyway,
hey, can I put out a SOS real quick?
Yeah,
I need someone out there. If anyone's seen this guy, let me know.
Hi, wash swappers. Let's go. Coming in number 5, we got NBA young boy.
Did he just fall off the face of the earth?
Lyrics,
yeah,
and he doesn't have good vocals.
Just that's it.
Number 4, we got Lil Pump. He used to be
his last shit's in February, bro.
But now his music is repetitive, and he says the same things.
I just got to hear that. Coming in at number 1.
Coming in at number 3, we got Soulja Boy. His
songs
too long,
bro.
Terrible because it's not smooth and it's cringe.
Oh, he's getting pissed.
Coming in at number 2, we got Cardi B. Her songs are really inappropriate and her lyrics suck.
Oh.
Coming in at number 1, we got 6ix9ine. He is the worst rapper because he has the worst songs that I've ever listened to, and he's a snitch and a motherfucking bitch.
Ooh, you heard it right there, Mike.
Hey, go Mike 525 coming here with fire, dog.
That was heat.
And a motherfucking bitch.
I needed that. I needed that.
Shit, dog. That was fucking awesome.
Anybody heard from Mike 525?
No, you know what though, Doug? He brought up a good fucking. He brought up somebody that I would never, ever in a million years think she's bad. But for some reason, Doug, I think Cardi B's kind of bad. There's something about her, Doug, that I don't know what it is. Cause I don't like, she's got the big old fake titties, Doug, that look like shit. They're all fucked up from her 13 fucking boob jobs, right? She's fucking annoying as fuck. She like, Doug, everything about her I fucking hate. But there's something about her that I find a little fucking hot. I don't know what it is.
I think with her, I couldn't spend too much time around her because I think after a while she would just get on my damn nerves.
Same.
But I could see us having fun for a weekend.
Maybe that's what it is, Doug.
I could, because her annoying shit when you're getting all faded for the first couple times is going to be cute, guy. And you're going to be looking at her and you're going to be staring at her all night. And you're like, oh, I'm about to fucking blast off in this thing.
Yeah.
And, but I think after a while it'll probably get old because that's probably who she really is. So like the first couple of days of getting keyed and shit, it's cute and dandy. Plus you're getting a little you're spreading cheeks, not sheets. But I think after the weekend, you're over it.
It's crazy, man. Cause I'm just thinking, I'm like, she's just somebody that I fucking would never think that I would find attractive, but and she's not really like in a traditional fucking sense. She's not like pretty, but dog, there's something about her that's fucking hot. I don't know what it is.
Because I like her personality. I really do. But she also has toxic traits to that personality. So I think like it would short term, it would be cool, just not long term. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Doug, that's so fucking. So shout out to Mike 525 for bringing out those fucking memories and shit. Doug.
Shout out to Cardi. Call me.
We'll have to put it out there, Doug. She ever fucking breaks up with the fucking Migos and shit, Doug. So
I didn't say she had to do any of that. Call me anyways.
Hey, there you go, Doug. Fucking right. So call me maybe.
A pinche secreto, bro.
Yeah, fucking your dirty little secret. Do you remember that song? The All American Rejects? Oh yeah, of course you don't.
Want to call Bo? You want to call Bo and verify or what?
No, dog. If you don't know like Metallica and shit, you
Shout out
definitely
Bo.
ain't gonna know fucking dirty little secret, dog.
If you want though, you can call Bo and verify.
Yeah, fucking. I'm cool. Fucking. Fuck. I just had a fucking brain fart, dog. I don't even know where I was going.
Logos, bro. Logos. What logos have you seen change that you're pissed off about? You hear the guys talking about the logo change?
Yeah.
Rich is like, I worked at Wendy's and I never realized it wasn't yellow anymore.
Logos.
I like Taco Bell's better from that doo-doo fucking brown and orange or what yellow or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, fuck no, dog. You know
Not
what?
The menu though.
They're
remember
actually
they're $59, $79, $99. Do you remember that?
Yeah, for sure, dog. And fuck, you know what? I'm so fucking hungry right now, dog. I'm like earlier I wanted steak and shit, and you're talking about like I don't know crab legs and oxtail and all kinds of shit. I wanted that. Now I want
Paul's, bro.
Now I want fucking Taco Bell, dog. And I never fucking crave Taco Bell. But
I want Chef Paul's.
But what do you call it? No, Doug, they're actually doing like a rebranding and shit at the college I work for, right? So they're fucking having like all these meetings about, you know, are we going to stay with this color? Are we going to bring in this color? Doug, one of the colors that they were showing was from our logos and shit in like the 60s, right? And they were like brown and yellow and fucking gross. And somebody actually like suggested bringing back the brown. I'm like, ugh, brown?
Play it safe, bro. Play it safe.
Brown? Fuck.
Play it safe.
Do you remember the fucking Ben Davis polos back in the day?
Holy shit. Yeah, I do.
What happened?
Fucking there's a ghost, bro. The fucking curtain moved and there ain't nothing on. I ain't got no ceiling fan.
Oh, for real? I thought
Chapo's outside,
Chapo.
bro. No, Chapo's outside. Fuck. He's always barking at this fucking corner, too.
Oh, fuck.
I think they're hanging out on the beach. I don't know.
Oh, fuck, Doug. But yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. Let me see. I'm looking at my notes.
What do you got? Top 8 vacation spots. If you could go any in the world, tell me 8 spots you're down to go to. What's on your list? You got a bucket list?
Anywhere in the world. So you're not going to come back and tell me, hey, you dumb motherfucker, I was talking about the United States.
No, I mean, if you want to go to Tucson, go ahead, bro. It's your 8.
Hey, it's my 8. All right, Doug. Let me see.
Shout out Luis.
I talked to Carl Reinhardt and he said that Orlando He said that Orlando was whack, but he did dig fucking Miami. So yeah. I still want to go to Miami. You know, I still want to go to fucking Hawaii. So somewhere in Hawaii.
Which island? You have a specific island?
I don't know the difference. So I take your recommendation.
Okay, I'm gonna have one on my list. So
all right. So I have I'm gonna have Oahu is where I'm going. Oh, so I got Oahu, I got fucking Miami, Oahu.
Oahu's dope.
You know what, Doug? I'm gonna say fucking somewhere. I never thought I would say this, but somewhere on the East Coast, like, or no, fuck the East Coast, dog. I go anywhere in the world. I'm going to Ireland. Somewhere in Ireland, fucking wherever fucking Conor McGregor's from. I'm going to that fucking town.
You gonna go get drunks or what?
Fuck yeah, Doug. I just know the reason why I was saying that is because like when we were in Virginia, Doug, and you fucking look at how
the hell did you do in Virginia, bro?
Visiting my girl's family.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fucking dope. We went to this fucking place called Massanutten, and it was fucking
bunch of loads everywhere. Or what?
Massanutten and everything.
Bunch of Meckles or what?
Well, Doug, we did. It was this resort and shit where there was like this one area that was like a fucking area? You went like sledding and shit, but like with inner tubes and shit, you know, it was fucking badass.
That sounds badass.
It was fun. It was Massanutten in fucking Virginia. Just the city that they were in is fucking awesome. Cause it's stuck. I'm so used to like being in fucking our ghetto ass town and shit where there's like, you know, a chain link fence next to chain link fence, right? House next to house and shit.
Tent next to tent.
Doug, you were fucking like it wasn't even like white picket fences and shit. It was just like big ass property. You know,
hi, I'm Tom.
It was like my girl's dad's name, Doug.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know. That was random. Hi, I'm Joel.
Well, now he goes by Carl, but you know, most of his life he went by Tommy. But he's like, you know,
I didn't know you related to Carl Reinhardt, bro.
He sees my daughter. He's like, "Hello, darling."
Oh, there you go.
But no, it was it's dope because you have these. You're driving by these houses and shit, and it's just like a nice fucking little house and fucking all this greenery around you, dog. And it's just like weather's fucking dope. Looks like overcast and shit, and it's just like so much more chill than fucking
for
like
Outcast.
Over here, you're seeing fucking dirt and shit, and a fucking cat limping because one of his legs fell off, and it's way different, you know. So I would say, wait, what do I have? I have Miami, I have Oahu, I have fucking somewhere in Ireland, Conor McGregor town. I'm still gonna go to fucking Virginia, somewhere in Virginia.
All right.
I'm on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck. I can't think of 4 more, Doug. Oh, I'm going. This is kind of the same.
The globe, bro. The globe. Global Javier Fitz.
I'm going. All right, then I'm going to be in Tokyo.
Ooh.
I'm going to be in fucking Shanghai.
Okay.
I'm going to be in fucking vacation. So
those are
4,
good.
5, 6. I need 2 more, Doug. I need 2 more.
Vacation. You know what? Both of those should have or could have made my list, and I'm with you on those 2.
I'm going to Aruba.
Okay.
Okay. My fucking father-in-law's got a timeshare over there, so I'm going to stay in his place.
All right. Nothing wrong with that.
Aruba. And then let me see. And number 8. And coming in at number 8.
Numero ocho.
In the world.
I mean, if you just want to go to the ozone where it's technically space, I guess that would count too, but it's up to you.
Fuck, where's the 8th place I want to go? Oh, I know.
North Pole?
No. I'm gonna go to fucking Lompoc and shit, and I'm gonna chill with Alcacui. There's my 8th one, Doug.
Yeah.
I'm going Lompoc. Because, Doug, it's not always about the place, it's about who you're with some of the time, right?
Oh, bro, bring your brush because we're gonna paint the town.
Oh shit. I'm gonna bring my brush and a bucket.
And a roller.
I might bring 2 rollers, dog. I'm gonna have to fucking hit up my nana for her rollers and shit. You know,
we'll fucking be double fisted.
Yeah, we'll get somebody.
No, for sure.
All right, let's hear your top 8, dog. Top 8 cities from Alcacui. Let's go.
I'm gonna get my honorable mentions out the way first.
All right.
So my honorable mentions, they didn't make my list. You guys can argue with me if you want. It's all good. Leave a message in the message box. But I'm saying honorable mentions are definitely Cayman Islands, Jamaica, and Fiji. You can't leave out Fiji. Those are my honorables. But I think I'm definitely want to go to New Orleans again. New Orleans is party town. I know it's not necessarily paradise, but they got some cool shit down there to keep you occupied, from the gator tours to the fucking, to Mardi Gras, to the food, just the whole life. You know what I mean? So definitely gotta hit New Orleans. Rio de Janeiro.
That sounds dope.
Brazil. That's a Bangkok. Can't forget Bangkok.
Now, are these your honorable mentions still?
No. New Orleans is number 8, Rio de Janeiro number 7, Bangkok number 6. I think coming in at number 5, I got New Zealand. Because New Zealand, that's dope.
I got a friend from New Zealand. Shout out to fucking Admir. He lives about a minute walk from my house. Like literally a minute and a half.
Well,
yeah.
I want to check that out. I have a couple buddies went there. They talk about how dope it was. Coming in number 4, Cozumel. That's dope. Been there before. Would love to go back. Where the fuck is that? That is off the Yucatan Peninsula, it's in Quintana Roo. It's an island across from Playa del Carmen. It's about an hour away from Cancun.
Okay.
But you go out on a boat. So Playa del Carmen, I believe, is like down this way. So like Cancun's like right here, wherever the fuck. Playa del Carmen's like over here. Yeah. And then you just take a little boat out to Cozumel, and it's dope. So the water's already blue, but it's an island out in the middle of nowhere, and some of the shenanigans you get when you visit Mexico, excuse me, you don't have to deal with that when you're out there, because if you ain't got money for the ferry ride, you ain't going.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry about that. So number 4, it's Cozumel, but number 3, I'm gonna say Bora Bora. Before I croak, I gotta go to that spot where your room is on stilts over the water, and you can just jump in and snorkel from your room. I gotta do that.
That place, Doug.
That's baller shit. I have a fear
of fucking heights and drowning. So fucking.
Well, it's not very high. I don't think. I think you're only a couple feet above the water, but
you're fucking
structure.
You're like, is it like a pier where you're like over the water?
No, it's a structure. It's built. It's like imagine a cabin with a porch.
Yeah,
but it's a whole like platform, and it's like on stilts above the water.
Oh, that could be kind of cool. I just fucking.
And a lot of them, the baller ones have glass floors, so you can see from the inside through the fucking glass floor to the like, not the whole floor, but I think they have like windows in the floor, and you can see the fucking fish below you, bro.
Oh fuck! See, no, that kind of scares me, Doug. Like honestly, I get next to the ocean, I start getting a little like fucking claustrophobic and shit. My lungs start tightening up. Oh fuck! It's gonna be tsunami fucking 2022.
I'm gonna get creepy Rich Davis, but think of having your lady out there, bro. You're out on the fucking outside, the moonlight's reflecting off that blue ass water. You just hear the fucking little fishies swimming around. You hear the waves crashing, and you're fucking stabbing, bro. I mean, I don't know.
That's why that's how you know Uncle Kui is a good guy. He said fishies,
little fishies, and you're a little chiefed out. You snuck some Cali Chronic over there, and you're puffing a little Bluntsky out there, and that's paradise.
Some fishies. I mean,
yeah, little fucking pescados, bro. Little pescados.
Oh fuck.
But so coming at number 2, though, I'm gonna have to say, and I might take some fucking flack for this, so I'm gonna give a little explanation, but I'm gonna have to say San Francisco and the Bay Area. There is so much shit to do out there. I mean, it is the like epicenter of everything. So whether you want to go to Chinatown or Pier 39, Fisherman's Wharf, or any of that while you're in the city, or you want to catch a Warrior game, or maybe you're one of them bandwagoners that claim San Francisco, but your team really plays in Santa Clara in red. Maybe you go 45 minutes up the road and watch the Niners play.
And a huge shout out. Yo, did you hear Rich talking about the listeners? He's a little bitch.
Okay, my bad.
But San Francisco, you can go to Vallejo. There's just so many things around the Bay. So I have to put the Bay Area because
I got Lompoc on mine, Doug. So I can't hate on your shit.
No, and I'm gonna have to come to Yuma, bro. So that has to be my number one, because we got to kick it, and I want to go check out your scene. But I'm with you on the Oahu shit. A close second for me, Oahu. Like I go to Oahu often. But I also like Maui. So I think coming at number 1, if I can go anywhere in the whole world on a vacation, I think I'm still going to want to go to some of these other ones first on the list because I've been to Maui a few times. But that's my go-to. It's close to the West Coast. You can get there in 6-7 hours, even including your drive. And it's paradise.
Cool. I don't know why I thought of that song from the fucking 80s. Paradise. Paradise. Does it say that? I don't know. But anyway, fucking was that the only top 8 that you had? Because I'm fucking I kind of want to do another one.
Do it. You got one. Let's come up with on the fly.
Let's come up. All right, let's do. Let me see. Top 8. All right, top 8 microphones in the fucking music industry. I got the Avatone CV12, also known as the Taylor Swift mic. I got the SM7B, the SM58. And I'm just fucking around, dog. Let's fucking let's one that we'll both dig. Top 8
cartoons of all time, bro.
Cartoons?
Yeah. What's your favorite cartoons?
Top 8 cartoons.
Bring out your little inner man boy.
All right, let's fucking all right, I'm gonna say number 1. Or coming in at number. I don't want to say coming in at number because I don't want to in no particular order.
Okay.
I gotta have Family Guy on there.
Really?
So yeah, Family Guy. Okay, number 2, we have South Park. Number 3, gotta have some old-fashioned fucking Simpsons on there.
Oh yeah.
Number 4, I gotta throw Hey Arnold. That was my shit when I was a kid. Hey Arnold. Number 5, I'm gonna say cartoon. Number 5, I'm gonna go SpongeBob, dog. You can't deny SpongeBob. That dude's funny as fuck sometimes. Got some SpongeBob.
SpongeBob was a good one.
Number 6, number 7, number 8. Okay, number 6, 7, and 8. We'll go fucking number 6. You know what? We gotta fucking throw on Rugrats. That was more my sister's shit when we were little. That was like her demo, but that was a good fucking show. That shit made me laugh sometimes. So we got Rugrats, and then number 7, Beavis and Butthead, dog. How did I forget that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And number 8, we got to have, let me see, number 8 cartoon. cartoon. Okay, you got Family Guy, Beavis and Butthead, fucking I don't know, Doug. You know what? If I'm gonna have to go of all time, this is
the Powerpuff Girls.
This is the fruitiest shit, Doug. But this is like when I was in kindergarten, Doug. This was my shit. I could not get enough of fucking Clifford the Big Red Dog. I'm gonna throw Clifford on there.
Niggity snap.
Not Clifford, Doug. So there's mine, Doug. Here, let me go in order. Let's go naming them again, just in case anybody got lost. We have Clifford the Big Red Dog, Beavis and Butthead, Rugrats, SpongeBob, Hey Arnold, fucking South Park. We have Family Guy. We have The Simpsons. I think that rounds off my fucking top 8, Dog. Who do you have?
All right, I'm gonna just. I had Beavis and Butthead. I had fucking Simpsons on mine, but I'm gonna leave them off because you already named them. So I'm just gonna go with a different 8. But I'm fucking with the Jetsons.
Okay, that was my shit when I was little, Doug. Oh,
I gotta fuck with the Flintstones.
Oh yeah, you're naming some good ones, Doc. Fuck. Okay.
I gotta fuck with the old school Tom and Jerry.
Okay.
I gotta fuck with DuckTales. Woo.
Okay. Doug, I hear DuckTales, and I have like a feeling, like I get like this weird reminiscing feeling of me being like 6 years old and hearing like my brother watching that shit, you know?
Yeah, no, DuckTales. That was the shit. Fucking can't forget fucking Thundercats. Ho!
All right.
I can't forget fucking He-Man.
All right, there we go.
I mean, I guess a controversial one, I'm not going to claim it, but I'm just going to explain it, is fucking G.I. Joe. A lot of people like G.I. Joe back in the day.
Okay.
But what's that for me? What about the Ninja Turtles, bro? That shit was dope.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Can't forget Scooby-Doo. And I think that's 8.
You know what? I have a couple of honorable mentions real quick that I have to throw on. You got me thinking and shit when you're naming yours. And this is fucking
don't add Peppa the Pig, bro.
This is gonna be a little bit I know for sure it ain't your demo because this shit was even like a little goofy for my demo, but I gotta throw the Animaniacs on there as honorable mentions. So we got Animaniacs. I'm surprised neither one of us mentioned Looney Tunes.
I was just gonna say that. What about? I thought I saw. I'm not a chicken. I'm not. Yeah, I'm a rooster.
We got Animaniacs, Looney Tunes, Ren and Stimpy, and fucking Cat Dog, and Angry Beavers. Those were.
What about fucking Quick Draw McGraw and fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle, bro?
The only thing I know about Rocky and Bullwinkle is that fucking Joey Gladstone used to do an impression.
What about fucking Hey Yo Boo Boo? Or what about the OG Player, bro?
Oh, that was my shit when I was little. That fucking Yogi the Bear. Oh no, my god,
we fucked up, bro. We left the biggest player of all time off the list. Remember fucking Snagglepuss?
No, I never even heard of that.
Snagglepuss was a G, bro. Or what about Pepe Le Pew? He was a little rapey, wasn't he?
And fucking Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah,
what about Fievel? Remember Fievel going west? Fievel going east and fucking north and south, and fucking Fievel was everywhere when I was a kid.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna put myself in timeout. I can't even believe that for 1 second I forgot the fucking Underdog.
I don't know what that is. So
Underdog, bro, yeah. Underdog. You guys don't know about no Underdog?
No, dog. I usually that's usually what I gotta shave when I'm fucking trying to clean up my balls. Call it the Underdog.
What about the Pink Panther? You fuck with Pink Panther?
Oh yeah, I used to fuck with that when I was a kid. That shit was dope.
Right.
I had a game on the Sega Genesis called the Pink Panther. That shit was fucking dope, dog. That shit was fucking, as a kid would say a few years ago, that shit was fire, dog.
It was busting?
Yeah, that shit was fucking, that shit was busting nuts.
I never was into no Pokemon. I know when my kid was little, she rocked with Powerpuff and SpongeBob and fucking Rugrats and shit.
I'll say my daughter, my little sister, dog. She used to love Powerpuff Girls. She loved Bubbles. I think that was the blue one, if I'm not mistaken.
I used to work with Bubbles in Kingsburg.
That's awesome. What? One of those dudes. But so I think those were some for, especially like for female listeners. I think Powerpuff Girls is going to be on their shit. Rich broke out a fucking yearbook and he was like, look at this shit. The photographer couldn't have like cut this chick a little bit of a break. I guess there was a chick and Cavino and Spot looked at the picture and they're like, hey bro, what the fuck? Like, they couldn't have helped her out a little bit. I guess, dog, her fucking shit was all fucked up.
Like the little stick-on ones that you shake them and shit.
Yeah, I guess. I was listening to it. I didn't watch that part, so I don't know. I don't think they showed a picture of it because I doubt they would. But yeah, dog, fucking.
But you know what though? Could the photographer have cut her a break? I'm sure. Yeah. Did Rich have to call it out on his radio show? And could he have cut her a break?
Here we go again.
I mean, fuck, you could have cut her a break
I think
too.
You're right, Doug. Rich is
bro, if he's not talking about it, we're not talking about it. It's his fault.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. After show, but later. We'll see you guys in episode number 134. Go fucking not only like all of our shit, we're After Show BL, but also Covino and Rich, go follow their Fox Sports shit. Check out the show from tonight because I know you
Patreon
because you were too busy listening to us. Go find their Patreon, patreon.com/Covino and Rich at fucking Gabzilla559 or what are you? I don't know what you are.
I don't even fucking know anymore.
I don't know either. But anyway, After Show, but later. It's your boys D, El Cucuy. Let's get the fuck out of this thing.
On the road to the riches, cause it's all about the paper. Now buckle up your seats and prepare for the journey. Let the music ease your soul, grab a spliff and start burning. Relax with us and take a trip to the heavens. And come and spend a day in the 757.